I am your host, co-host, and
You did it again.
well, because like we can both be hosts.
True.
Like, I'm your host, and I am also your host. Like, we
Yeah,
don't have to say
co-host don't
co-host.
almost devalue. Let's do it right now. We're both hosts.
We're just both hosts. I am your host, Louis Jeremita of Aspiring Gent Primo Tailoring.
And I am your host, Austin Robertson of Gentleman's Avenue. I am a co-owner. I'm actually a co-owner of this one. And menswear expert at the Man Shop in Arlington. Today, we've got a wham bam fantastic conversation today. We're going back to basics, boys.
All the way back.
To the beginning. Very good place to start. We're talking about wardrobe essentials. Now, not really like if you were on a desert island, but we're kind of going to like, that'll be the framework of what we're talking about. And I do want to pause right then and there. Something's a little different today. Neither of us are wearing a tie. Neither of us are wearing a jacket. This is different for us. We're only wearing a shirt and a sweater. So for those who may not be watching on YouTube, I know this sounds weird, but hey, in a Menswear Mindset podcast episode, this makes sense. Tell us what you're wearing.
What am I wearing?
What are you wearing?
Wearing a sweater and a shirt.
Cool. Moving on. No, describe it. Break it down.
Okay, so for those of you out there who need the sweet whispers of my voice, because I'm getting into character.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to explain to you what I am wearing. Right now, I am wearing a crew neck, dark
really
green, baby yak sweater. So you can see the texture almost as I'm describing this to you. Has a super soft feel, and underneath that, we are wearing a chambray denim-like shirt, spread collar, contrasting almost wood-looking buttons to give that little bit of pop. That is going to be my top outfit. The bottom, I'm just wearing a pair of blue dress pants to kind of go with everything put together. But that's what we got on today. We didn't want to go super dressy. It's just, one of those kicking around days. Austin, How about yourself?
So one thing I wanted to note about this sweater, it's a really gorgeous sweater. It's got like a thicker kind of like collar rib. I mean, it's a super cool crew, and it feels really nice. There's almost kind of like flecks and tones of like some brown and
light green, dark
green.
like
light green. It's a super cool sweater, big time. And then the shirt actually has pleats on the cuff and the shoulder. You got that puppy handmade, didn't you?
Well, this one I didn't.
Really?
No, I didn't.
I thought they could only do handmade on the pleated cuff and the shoulders.
I don't think so. Unless they charged me extra. And I didn't know about it.
Looks good though.
Thank you.
It.
How about you? What you got on?
So today I'm actually wearing this shirt is actually not from the shop. Oh. I know. Oh mon Dieu.
The one that you're partnering in?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. But here's the reason. Every now and then I'll actually pick up a brand that is not from the shop if I just really find it to be a cool piece. Don't do it all the time, and I don't wear it at the shop. But this is actually an old bespoke button-down shirt from Ellen Flusser. So I picked it up on eBay for like $20, like 4 years ago, and like the collar, the edge of the collar, and the cuff is beginning to wear out. It's super, super cool. So it's this light blue Oxford striped shirt, tall, beautiful collar with the mother of pearl button. It's got this beautiful curve to the collar, which I really, really like. Single button cuff. This is actually, I had talked in past episodes, we're talking about color theory. This is kind of like an aqua turquoisey type of sweater. It's a V-neck. It is a cotton, cashmere, and silk blend, so it's super comfortable. I'm wearing a pair of gabardine trousers, some Pantherella socks, and suede shoes. So just something simple today, but just wanted to mix it up. Just keep it simple because I mean we're not always the guys who are dressed up. We're
normal. We're just like you guys.
Exactly. I was about to say some jokey, just like other than we're better than you, but I couldn't get it from the straight face. We make those jokes, guys. Those are just jokes. We don't mean it at all because we're not. We're just guys who are passionate talking about our style. We like to be goofy every now and then.
We're
just some goofy goobers.
Yep. So we're playing a game. What are you taking to the desert island if you only had one suitcase? So let's lay out the ground rules.
Okay.
What's the temperature of this island? Perfect all year fall temperature? Like, is this the ideal climate? Is it going to be hot? Is it going to be cold?
Anytime I think of, if you're going on a desert island, like what would you do? I always think it's kind of between the 70s to 80s.
Okay.
And so it's going to be
warm.
like at the night, because, the breeze coming off the water, it's going to be a little bit cool. But during the day, there's not going to be a lot of cloud cover. It's going to be a little warm. So you have to kind of like have a balance of both, but not too much.
Okay.
So that's my thought.
Was
that accurate?
That works. I'm
Okay.
just trying to lay out the ground rules so we can pick our wardrobes accordingly.
Yeah.
Is this an inhabited island or are we on a deserted island?
Well, if you're on a deserted island, why would
Well,
you
we
be?
said desert island.
Well,
But
true.
like, are we impressing people with how we dress, or is it strictly just for ourselves?
So, Nathaniel Adams, the author of I Am Dandy and We Are Dandy, things like that. Great guy. Check him out. Good content. Anyway, he had said, because he was doing a video talking about the dandies, the people who were dandies. He said they would dress this way even if they were on a desert island. He goes, they would polish their shoes with squid ink and then use a turtle bone as a tie pin, things like that. So I don't think it really matters who's there or who's not there. Okay. You're still dressing for yourself, but you really don't need a lot. But also, like, why are you on the desert island? We're getting too much into it.
Because I'm thinking at that point, it's like, well, then I would wear like tactical gear that's going to keep me safe from the sun and maybe help me escape. Maybe but we're just talking if we're alone, we're stuck somewhere. How about we don't have a choice.
Month-long business trip.
Okay, so no desert island.
I mean, we can do the desert island.
A business trip on the desert island. Okay.
Business trip on the desert island.
We will see people.
Yes. So this is my thought. So on this desert island with the climate that we had just built, essentially, I'm gonna always do a navy suit. My thought is doing a.
Are you jumping right into this?
Yeah, sorry.
We got not done with the ground rules.
Oh, sorry. I thought we had.
How many pieces can we bring?
Oh,
3, 5.
That's not enough.
Maybe 1 suit, 1 sport coat, 1 shirt, 1 Because how many things can we bring? We just got to know that so we can pick our top 5, maybe.
1 suit.
Okay.
1 jacket.
Okay.
3 shirts.
Okay. 2 pants.
2 pants. 2 shoes. Maybe 1 tie. Now we're talking about dressy stuff.
1 accessory.
1 accessory.
Suit. 1 suit. 1 jacket. 3 shirts. 2 pants. 2 shoes. 1 accessory.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, this is gonna be tough.
So you go for how do you want to do it? You do a suit, I do a suit, or do you want to do your whole wardrobe and then I'll do my whole wardrobe?
Let's go piece by piece.
Okay.
Okay. So you start.
Okay.
What are you doing? What's the suit?
So suit is naturally going to be. I said naturally, and now I'm regretting saying naturally because now I'm conflicted. So I was going to say a 3-piece, like just like a basic.
Okay.
Like,
breaking the rules a little bit. That's fine.
Yeah, you know how it is. But then I'm also thinking maybe a double-breasted. Because if I could only have one, it would probably be a double-breasted.
Okay.
Because a single-breasted is more necessary, but I don't think I could do without a double-breasted forever. If you know what I mean. If I'm stuck here, can't leave. So double-breasted,
okay.
It would be of the solid variety, kind of like the denim-y texture blue suit that I have, where from a distance it looks like a solid, up front, up close it has some texture to it. We would keep it all very basic with the welted pockets.
So it like a basket weave or a herringbone?
No, it's more of just it's almost like a herringbone, like a mini herringbone, almost like a twill to it.
Okay, more like an aggressive twill.
Yes.
Okay.
And I would make it super structured, full canvas, rope shoulders. It would be very trimly cut. Again, double-breasted, welt pockets, flat pockets. We would do the double pleats, cuffs, pretty nice tapered, slim, no side adjusters. I would, no.
You might get fat on the island.
Well, I'm thinking, do suspenders count as our one accessory?
No. I'm going to say no.
I think it does. We have 1 accessory. It's got to be hard. We can't make it to where we can get whatever we want. I would do
You
side
can get
adjusters.
whatever you want. I'll build a mansion. Okay, yeah.
Side
okay.
adjusters, no suspenders. Because the side adjusters would allow me to adjust. Because you can't bring a belt unless that's your one accessory.
Can we substitute items? Maybe like instead of 3 shirts, I'd do 2 shirts.
In exchange for another accessory?
Yeah.
That works. You just can't change. You can't change
So
the
10
suit and
items.
jacket. You can only bring 1 suit and 1 sport coat.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Everything else you can mix and match.
So my would be very similar. I like where you were going with the double-breasted. 1 suit forever. Man, that's a tough one.
You wake up and that's your baddie.
I already hate this game because I'm looking at literally my 15 suits that I have over there. Golly, this is a fun game, and I already hate it. So I think I may steal your double-breasted idea. Let me just play this out, and I may switch it. Don't know what's going to happen, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. More than likely, it's just gentlemen. Don't know a lot of ladies who would listen to this, but if you're here, welcome.
And he's
Thank
single.
you. I am, and I'm awkward. Why'd you have to do that?
I'm being a wingman.
You're a horrible wingman. You
Never had to do it before, so.
Okay. Anyway,
We're
moving
learning.
on. We are. So let's play out the double-breasted. So I am going to do side adjusters. I'm going to put suspender buttons in there because I've got to wear braces. That's already my accessory for sure. So it's going to be like a medium navy, not like a deep navy, but something a little lighter because like tropical, like you want like some color. It doesn't really need to be formal. So I'm going to do slightly lighter. I'm going to do a herringbone. I'm going to do just a regular herringbone, not like a small. Like I want it to have a little bit of pattern, but it comes across more as a texture. So I'm going to do that.
Well, and it gets cold at night on islands.
Yeah, it does get cold. But you could always break up the jacket. You could. Bending the rules a little bit. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do a 3-piece. I'm going to do a double-breasted. But so I'm going to switch directly into the jacket, and then I'll switch over to you.
Okay.
I'm going to do like a tobacco brown fresco, which I'm going to get this made in the summer as a 2-piece with Gladson. It's fantastic. I'm excited about it. But anyway, I'm going to do a fresco tobacco brown jacket. I'm going to do a standard, probably standard or soft shoulder, wide pick stitching, lower patch pockets unlined with like a caramel lighter tan button that has a little bit of contrast but still kind of blends in.
Okay.
So that's going to be my jacket. Because if we can break up the jackets, then I've already got my blue, and that could be my navy blazer.
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay.
Way to bend the rules.
So that's my jacket. I'm going to do a 2-button, maybe a slightly lower wide notch. That's what I'm doing for a jacket.
Okay. So for my jacket, I'm going completely unconstructed as well.
No, mine wasn't unconstructed. Mine was unlined.
Line, that's what he said. Mine's going to be unconstructed.
Okay.
We're going to be able to like ball this thing up, use it as a pillow if we have to.
We've already got the other necessities. Like, we're not sleeping on our clothes.
You never know what you're going to do. It's a desert island.
True. Things are
so
changing.
it would be, it would maybe have some like fusing.
How
Have
dare
some
you.
canvassing in the front. No shoulder pads, really. All completely unlined. I would probably go with like a textured brown base. Again, maybe like a hop sack or something like that.
Doing more of a chocolate brown or more like a tobacco?
I would probably say like more of a chocolate brown.
I thought about doing that at first, but I just like tobacco.
Because I need brown in my wardrobe in some way. And from there, I would go patch pockets, kind of like that, like the herringbone jacket you have where it's unconstructed, but it's like the
Spalacamicia, slightly raised shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would only do 3 buttons, and that's pretty much it.
3 buttons.
Two to three roll.
Okay. I like that. So you've got the suit, you've got the jacket. Now this is 3 shirts. Now again, you can switch it up. So
Are
you doing 3 full shirts or are you switching it up?
I'm doing 3 full shirts.
Okay, so what shirts are you doing?
So I'm doing a classic camp collar, short sleeve. Actually, just a camp shirt where it's like cut hemmed. It's kind of like that Hawaiian feel, but I would probably do it with like a stripe of some kind. Again, do it in a full linen. I would do a shirt jacket, kind of bending the rules a little bit. I would oversize my shirt, go with a thicker material, for this shirt.
We're
going
gonna
to
bend the rules so bad during
it's
this
a
exercise.
shirt jacket. And then lastly, I would go with just like a baby blue white dress shirt. Baby blue white dress shirt. Yeah, baby blue dress shirt that I would wear then with all of my shirts, and suits, and jackets.
So I've got 2. So I'm gonna switch things up. I'm doing a white, widespread or semi-spread dress shirt. Probably do a poplin because it's gonna be a little more formal, lighter weight. So I'm gonna do a poplin. And I'm gonna do a French cuff. Okay, might have a formal Riviera that I'd throw to have some people over. That's my thought. And then I'd do an ice blue one-piece button-down collar, like linen or silken linen shirt, because you could button that thing up, wear it with a tie. If I decide to go with a tie, haven't decided yet, but wear that thing with wear open collar and with the brown jacket and some cream trousers. That's already going to be my next one. So I'm going to substitute that.
You don't have to substitute. You get 2 pants.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 pants. I'm already jumping into the pants.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So there's my first 5 items.
So you're doing 2 shirts.
So I'm doing
French cuff white,
and then a linen one-piece button down.
Okay.
And then a pair of cream pants.
Go right
that's my 5.
Because I went right into the.
So the cream is going to be side adjusters, suspender buttons, because I am going to do a brace. Haven't decided what I was going to do there yet, but I am going to do some braces. Probably single pleat, with the cuff. Yeah, I'll do single pleat with the cuff because on my navy, on the double-breasted, I would do double forward-facing pleats. So I'd probably mix it up on the cream. So That's what I'd do there.
Okay, so then I'm going into 2 pants. I would do a classic gray. This is going to go in between my sport jacket and my double-breasted blue suit jacket. Again, pleats. No, I would do flat front on these bad boys. I would do side adjusters, make it real simple. And then I would go with a nice pair of shorts. Again, going with that linen feel. You got to get some airiness going through. In terms of the color, though, I kind of want to say blue. Just to and I might even do a blue short to match the double-breasted so that I could wear that with shorts, or I could wear the blue shorts with the brown jacket.
Rule break alert.
Well, that's a pair of pants.
No,
same
rule
color.
bend. Sorry, I said break. I meant rule
That's
bend.
not even a bend. I'm using just the same
You're
fabric.
pairing back with other items.
Well, that's the goal. You get one capsule wardrobe. It all
You're
better go
still
together.
Cheating somehow.
It better go together. Austin's like, I'm just doing one full outfit for each thing. I would go with the shorts that match the suit so I could wear that as a piece, as well as wearing it with the other items and just having a nice pair of casual shorts. I would do belt loops, though.
Okay.
And then moving into my 2 shoes, I would probably go a pair of loafers for sure. Something I could just wear casually. I don't think I would do a pair of lace-ups just because in the sand, when would I really wear those? But I don't know what the second shoe would be, if any. Maybe I would add that to my accessories.
Do what you want here, man.
Dude, these don't go bad, right? Like if I ruin my loafers, I just get a new pair sent to me.
Yeah, you're getting a made of primo, so that's going to last forever.
Okay, cool. Because I want to make sure I'm not hindering myself by not bringing a second pair of shoes if I ruin one, but they'll just send me a new one.
Yeah.
So then I would just go with a nice pair of leather tassel loafers, probably in the brown variety. Make it super simple.
Okay. So I've got the navy suit, jacket, 2 shirts, cream. Okay. Oh, by the way, my cream pant would be like a fresco, like an open weave cloth.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do that. And then shoes, black cap toe, because I do want to be formal. I mean, if you're doing something really formal, then I would probably do that. Socks don't count as accessories, okay? You're given oodles of socks. So got that. And then, black cap toe. And then I may do just maybe just a regular brown loafer.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to be on the beach, I want to be, I was about to say footless. That's not it. I want to be shoeless. I want to be barefoot. Why did it take me that long to say the word barefoot? Footless came to mind before barefoot. Lewis, why can we not talk? We? It's no we. It's I.
I'm great at it.
Yeah. Sure, you're good, you're gooder than I am.
Raider.
So I would do loafer and a cap toe. So, loafer, cap toe. Then I would do a pair of braces. I would probably do like a burgundy, because I feel like you could wear that with the suit, and then also with the casual option. There you go. I would do a simple white textured pocket square. Yep.
For your accessory.
But I'm opening things up.
Okay.
I'm going to do one more accessory.
What did you get rid of?
A shirt.
You get one accessory.
Yeah, but you said you can like take one item away to add something else.
So that gives you two. So you said suspenders and now a white pocket square. That's two. You're going on 3 now.
Yeah, because I took another item out. You need 10 total. Like, you can move things around.
Yeah, but you've only taken out one thing as one shirt. So that gives you 2 accessories. You're going on 3 now. What else did you take away? You can't just make up. You would have to do
Am
one
I that
shirt.
bad at math? Wait, okay. So navy suit, fresco jacket, 2 shirts.
2 pants.
No, just the cream pants. I only said cream.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's where it was.
How about you
That's
judge
what I
me
asked.
harder next time?
I was like, you didn't take anything out, and you're like, I took out the shirt. And I'm like, but that's only one thing. You're like, You should have said, I took out the
I
pants.
did sound like
there
that.
There you go.
Harmonize. 3, 2, 1. Nailed it.
All right.
That was our worst soundbite we've ever done. That was so bad.
Sorry for unsubscribing.
Yeah. I
okay.
wouldn't be mad if you unsubscribed. I probably would be sad, not mad.
I would be mad.
I don't blame you. That's
So
what I was saying.
suspenders, white pocket square.
And then I would probably do a navy Barathea silk tie or like a grenadine tie. Wow. Because I'm trying to think of something you wear like with the jacket, because that's a clean, crisp look.
Yep.
But also you're like to wear with the white shirt. Now, again, the shirt's going to come with cufflinks. It's not going to be other accessories, okay?
You can forage cufflinks from the driftwood.
Yes,
We'll
exactly.
allow that, but you can't get metal cufflinks in.
Exactly. Yeah, so I think that's what I would do. I mean, I would want to integrate a gray pant in there somehow, but honestly, I think even if I changed the suit to like a solid instead of a herringbone, I could still wear that with the brown jacket. I mean, that would be my thought. It would be a little different.
If I went into accessories, this one's tough. But I would definitely go with probably a belt to go with the shorts, because again, I got the side adjusters. I don't need the braces. You know what? Scrap that. I am making a belt out of seaweed. We are going with the pocket square.
Why don't you do a vine? It would be much stronger. Seaweed's gonna like pop.
But it's cool because you can
It's
do like
single
a nice
use.
I'll make a bunch of them, and I'll sell them to my island friends. And then I'll make money and
you're
buy a
an
whole new
island
wardrobe.
boy.
Anyways, that's enough. And then second accessory
soundbite.
would probably be a full rose gold diving watch. Would probably be the second accessory. So I would go. No, I would go belt and watch. I would wear the woven belt with the shorts. I would wear the watch. Naturally, pocket square, I would just pull out whatever the lining is on the suit. I'm okay with that. Wouldn't have a tie.
Really?
suspenders,
No
yeah.
tie, no suspender.
No, the watch is more important.
Really?
Because I'm thinking like I'm going with that Castaway vibe. Like I'm not going like, oh, maybe I will become the Great Gatsby by the end of this. I'm thinking like I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to live in this. You might get a couple sweat stains in your stuff, but it's going to wear well with you. And I think a watch is necessary. Pocket square, you can throw whatever you want in there. On a beach, it doesn't require a tie. It's not the dress code, I think.
Yeah, but in case you needed to.
But what do I need it for?
Well, okay.
If I went to a black tie affair, I wouldn't wear any of that outfit.
Well,
any of that to it.
So the reason we were coming up with the desert island is like to limit us to like the basics, but you also want to keep in mind that you may have a formal event. Obviously, if it's black tie, you need a tuxedo, but that's different in this situation. How many black tie options are you going to have on a beach? Something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But you do need to be formal.
For what, though?
It's a formal beach, I guess. No nudity.
I am Mr. Wolf, your host. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Yeah, but like, is it worth getting rid of one of my other accessories to maybe, like, I also don't want to wear a pair of shorts without a belt.
Why not get side adjusters on them? That doesn't count as an accessory.
That's true. But then I'd probably go suspenders for my suit and my pants.
You're going to be much more comfortable.
But I wouldn't go tie.
Really? Okay.
I would do side adjusters on everything. Suspenders, so then I could use it across all of my pants.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
then a
makes
watch.
sense.
And I need
Okay,
my watch.
so let's go back to the top. So you got double-breasted.
Yep.
You got unconstructed,
Brown.
like brown basket weave, and then you've got you said
Shirt jacket.
shirt
linen
jacket.
camp shirt. Blue dress shirt.
So no white.
No white.
Okay, and then you've got the
Brown pants. No, gray pants.
gray pants, and then the blue or
Blue
the shorts.
shorts.
Oh,
Yep.
blue shorts,
Just a pair of loafers.
pair of loafers,
Suspenders. And a watch.
suspenders, and a watch. No pocket square. Okay. See, for me, I've never liked just pulling out the lining and a pocket square.
I don't either, but desperate times.
True. You're on an island, but you're not a castaway, but you have to act like you are.
So go ahead, you.
Well, I came up with my 5.
Yeah, but we just did a summary of mine. Summary of you, double-breasted blue.
Yeah, so double-breasted, medium lighter blue, herringbone, something a little texture. Yeah, let's do that.
You go with your rust. Not rust, you said
Tobacco brown.
Tobacco brown.
Yeah, tobacco brown jacket, then white French cuff shirt, and then ice blue one-piece button-down linen shirt.
pants, cream.
Cream open weave fresco trousers, single pleat with the cuff. Then I've got black Oxford, and then probably a brown loafer. Just, something there.
Accessories.
Switch it up. Belgian loafer. No tassel. Belgian loafer.
Because I took the tassel.
Suspenders.
White pocket square.
And then like a grenadine tie.
And that's it.
Okay. So here's the thing. The main idea why we wanted to do this. We were thinking of like, how could we challenge ourselves? Like, what would our basics be? So I lean a little more on the formal side. No surprise. You were pushing the boundaries like with that shirt jacket, which I think is pretty cool. Like if it's like a linen or something like that, you could wear it as a shirt by itself or, something else there. I think that was kind of cool. So this is, kind of going back to, our challenge to our listeners and watchers as well is, how would you, how can you cut out the fat essentially?
Yep.
How do you...
The fluff needs to go.
Yeah. Like reduce the fluff. Now, again, I'm a clothes horse. I've got a lot of clothes. I'm not going to say too much because that assumes I have a problem, and I don't have a problem.
He's fine.
It's
Hey,
fine, guys.
Stop.
It's okay.
That's enough.
Hold me back.
He's fine.
me back.
Stop. It's okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
Got a little crazy there.
They're getting crazy.
They're getting...
Jerks.
Whoa, guys, calm down.
He's
Jeez.
not an animal.
So aggressive. I'm not just a piece of meat. I am a man. Why did I... 3 bad sound bites.
Let's go.
Godly.
Let's go.
Anyway.
Let's go.
Focus. Hakuna Matata. Anyway, so, so this is coming from someone who has over 40 shirts. Now, again, I'm in the industry, and I'm not saying it gives me a cheat code, but it also, makes sense because I want to show my customers different things and also like clothes. I'm not going in debt to get good clothes. I do spend a lot of money on my clothes, but I like them, and it makes sense for me. So... it's really putting yourself in a situation of you need to get those things that you can mix and match together. We've even talked about this, specifically the last 6 months about getting our basics. You want to get all these fun pieces. You want to do this. You want to do that. In the last episode, I was wearing that kind of medium gray, almost charcoal 3-piece, Holland and Cherry, and that was the gray solid. Everyone needs a gray solid.
Absolutely.
And I didn't get that until a month ago. I still don't have my solid navy. We've been talking about this.
I don't either now. I've retired my other 2.
Yeah.
Well, I have a blue. I have a pretty decent blue.
But you really need a navy. And I thought the navy bird's eye was going to do that for me. But I think it was the designs that I did because I did a soft shoulder on a very textured garment. And so if I wanted to dress it up, I should have made a more formal looking. And I think that would have done it. It was just the way that I designed it. That was my fault.
Yeah, but I think actually this exercise was great. I think it helped me narrow down what I want my spring summer collection to be. A pretty pretty versatile stuff that we were talking about. But yeah, I think that we could all do with that.
Yeah.
How do we get rid of the extra and focus on what we really need, and then grow from there? Because naturally, none of this stuff really matters.
And especially if you're
It's all just items.
Yeah, and especially if you're just starting out. I mean, I would assume most of our listeners aren't of the persuasion who don't really know how to put things together or don't really know how to dress. They are really guys who care about how they look, but maybe they're above beginner, maybe like just at novice, or maybe a little bit, below. Either way, you want to look at your wardrobe and be able to, just you can almost essentially get dressed in the dark.
Yep.
You're really fine either way. So, you should set the tone at the beginning of the day, making sure that you look good, you feel good, but a lot of thought doesn't have to go into it. I like putting a lot of thought into my day. Like it brings me joy to come up with different combinations that I never thought about putting together. But that's not going to be everyone. I mean, you and I are going to enjoy that. But most people aren't.
No, I agree with that. But I would like to hear what other people would do. If you had 10 items to bring, what would you bring to a desert island as your only items, the only things that can touch your soul by being the layer of protection from the sun?
I'm sorry, that's...
Anyways, Austin can't take this podcast seriously.
I can't, because I know what you were doing there.
Trying to inspire our listeners. Either way, guys, please let us know what you think you would wear on a desert island. Follow, subscribe, like, share.
Yes, absolutely.
Patreon support.
Yes,
All
and
of
if
the
you
above.
guys want to see exclusive content, think about subscribing to our Patreon. I mean, we've built this thing because we want to give you exclusive content, but it helps us produce good quality like this. I mean, we have the luxury of being together now, recording a lot of episodes, but even because we typically record remotely, so that's helped get a microphone for me, trying to finally fix my laptop a little bit. We're still working on that, but it really helps us a lot because we want to present, we want to take our passion and funnel it into this medium of social media to encourage you. But also, I mean, if you just want to geek out about menswear, come hang out. That's what this podcast is about.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.